to the channel. I'm Chase, and this is Cut to the Chase with me, Chase, and we are talking Prey, the latest, is it the greatest installment in the Predator franchise, Prey. And I just watched it about, yesterday. It was yesterday. And it was a whole bunch of fine. There wasn't anything great. It wasn't great. It wasn't terrible. If you go back and watch my trailer reaction, I am very hard on it. I borderline hate it because it had all the hallmarks to make a great woke movie. A good female protagonist. She's ethnically diverse. Total nesting ground for a good Mary Sue to be put in there. I will say right off the bat, I liked the movie. It was fine. Like, would I watch it again? Sure. Yeah, I'd probably watch it again. So let's just get into the movie. So it follows the main character of Naru, something like that. Okay, and she belongs to a tribe, a Native American tribe, and it doesn't seem like it's a big tribe. It kind of seems like a very small hunter-gatherer tribe. And there's time for her to kind of explore who she wants to become and just kind of go off into the wilderness for days at a time, just kind of forsaking her responsibilities back at camp and just kind of, doing her own thing. And very 21st century living in a 18th century, early 18th century, tribalism of, hey, we have to eat to survive, and everybody has their role that they need to fulfill, especially in this small community, very, very small tribe that we have. But no, go off and explore who you need to become. And so I'm not going to get too hard on the movie for not being factually correct in those respects, because you know what happens. There's an alien that comes from outer space that they have to fight against. So I'm not going to be hard on its inaccuracies to historical facts. So I'm okay. But overall, she is kind of just she wants to be a hunter. That's what she really wants to do. And one thing I noticed right off the bat is she wears pants. That's not why I'm laughing. Why I'm laughing is she's the only one who wears pants. Everybody else is wearing a loincloth just, around their area, except her. She's wearing the pants in that tribe, okay? As I'm watching this video, I'm like, this guy's dying and his legs are all flayed out, and I'm like, hey man, where's his pants? Where's his pants? Come on, where's it? But she wears the pants in the tribe. So now, okay, all right. I think I'm kind of done being overly harsh on the movie. Whatever. First thing I do want to say though is she's not a Mary Sue. One thing I really appreciated was she got her butt kicked. And not just by the Predator, okay? Which I will say, he goes easy on her. Nobody wants to see like a 15-year-old girl just getting brutalized. But like her tribe mates, the Braves that are in the tribe, they don't care about her. They're very nobody's trying to validate her in any way, shape, or form. So you see her grow in what she's trying to do with her life. There's one thing that kind of annoyed me was she has this axe that's on a rope that she throws like Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. She just throws it and boom, whips it back into her hand. And then she throw it over here, throw it over there, whipping it back in her hand every single time. And we see this happen 3 times. The movie's setting you up like, hey, she can do this with an axe. It's really cool, isn't it? And you're like, yeah, it's really cool. Can't wait to see her use it on the Predator. oh, wait, no, we weren't ever going to do that because of reasons I don't know. Like, why would you set that up and then never deliver on that? Like, we never get to see her whoosh, 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 with the Predator, with her axe. When she fights the Predator, okay, and this is kind of going back to, we don't want to see a 15-year-old girl get the crap beat out of her. But there's a but, Chase, what? Like I said, I go back to the original Predator, where you see Arnold Schwarzenegger, Dutch, the Predator is just beating him through the jungle. And, he is just getting the crap beat out of him. And there's a part where Dutch, basically, it's almost like he leads the Predator into his booby trap, his last booby trap he has. And the Predator finds it out. And then he's like, oh, crap. And you almost see that Dutch kind of resigns himself to it's over. And then the Predator puts himself in a position where he drops the log, it falls right on him. That really never happens. Like the end fight with her and the Predator, it's really kind of just like you never felt I never really felt any peril for her. Like, oh my gosh, is she gonna make it? I felt more peril for the dog that she had. Like, be careful with that dog. I don't want to see that dog die. When it came to her, anytime she was in danger, I never really felt like fear that she was going to get hurt or she was going to die or anything. I didn't think she'd die, but that she was in any real sense of danger. So that's a little bit about her and kind of her character development through the movie. But the story itself is very small and there's not a lot of characters in it. And one of the things that happen is there's actually a group of French trappers that are there that are also trying to catch the Predator. This whole thing, I feel like, could have been completely taken out. I'm not. You're gonna hear this from me. There's too many white men. Too many white men in this movie. I really feel like there was no place for these French trappers to come in because they literally show up and they get decimated by the Predator. And the only thing that is actually that comes to pass with their existence in the movie is that Naru has a gun that was given to her. And she uses that gun to shoot the Predator, which knocks off his mask and resulting in her being able to grab the mask. And that's it. There isn't any other reason for them to be in the movie besides just glory kills from the Predator. I really felt like their whole point in the movie could have just been axed and just kept it as the tribe mates, the Braves, her, the rest of the tribe, kind of just keep it a even smaller group. Now, I want to compare and contrast the old Predator with the new one, especially in the group, the small group setting that we find ourselves in. So, in this new one, there's Naru, her brother, and the rest of the Braves. It's pretty much what you have. And then in the old one, you have this elite. Are they mercenaries? I'm not really. I can't really remember, but kind of this mercenary unit, and all of them have a unique set of skills, and their personalities are all very distinct, and they banter with each other, and they gel with each other, and everybody has like their role that they fulfill. Dutch, he's the fearless leader, and you have Billy, who's kind of the tracker. And you have Carl Weathers. I can't remember his name. That is, he's kind of the one that's going to betray everybody in a way. And then you have Duke. I think that's his name. I know his name in real life is Bill Duke, but I think his name was actually Duke. One who's always like whispering, over here, over here. You know that one? But everybody has a very distinct, and then you have Jesse Ventura, obviously, with the Gatling gun and all that. They all have a very distinct personality. And what I love about that movie is that each of them, when they get killed, like, you remember them. Like, it's like, dang, dude. Now Jesse Ventura's gone. Man, dang. Now Carl Weathers and Duke is gone. Now Billy, what you doing? What are you doing up there on that log with that knife? Like, get back. Like, everybody had their role. Whereas in this one, there wasn't really that connection with any of the characters. A little bit, like I said, with her brother and with Naru herself, but outside of that, with the rest of the Braves, it was just kind of like background fodder. In the old Predator, when Dutch, when he's the last one left, like, it's a harrowing experience for him. He's alone. Like, there's nobody else that's coming. He is alone in the jungle with this Predator. And everything else he's tried has failed. And the only thing that he knows now about the Predator is that he can't see him if he has mud smeared on him. It hides. He just knows that he can't see him. To this one, this isn't a Predator movie review. This is a Prey review. With this one, like, there's never really, like I said, there's never really that kind of tenseness that you feel when you get to the end where she's going to have that duel with the Predator, because the Predator kind of becomes dumb. She maneuvers around, wraps a rope around his head, and throws him into the sinking pit. And from there, he rises up, and at this point, he had since lost his mask. She had taken it, and she had planted it as a trap to where, when he goes to shoot his arrows at her, those 3 lasers, those famous lasers, they're shining on his head, and it's like, bro, what are you doing? Put your arrows down. Put your arrows down. And he goes and shoots. And, and he shoots himself in the head. Now, granted, I'm pretty sure in his head, he was probably thinking, yeah, I know I don't have my mask, but I'm going to just at least shoot. And then they'll fly off to wherever they're going to go. But I'll at least get her before they fly. I think that's probably what he was thinking. But no, it just came and shot. He shot himself in the head. And then she takes the trophy back to the tribe and says, hey, look at me. I always knew I could do it. So that's it. That's the Prey in a nutshell. And in a nutshell, that was kind of a long review, but no regrets. So overall, like I said, I liked it. I would more than likely watch it again. It is definitely, it is somewhere, it's somewhere in the upper range of good Predator movies. It does not take the top spot. It never will. But it's up there. It's a fine Predator movie. No, it's not woke. It's just a good old-fashioned adventure story that you'd probably have a good time watching. So there was just a little dumbness, but hey, it's going to be in any movie. So anyways, guys, that's the video. If you like this video, please go down and like it. Please subscribe to the channel as well. Hit that big red button down there. More content like this all the time. And I'd love to know your guys' thoughts. Did you watch it? Have you seen Prey? What do you... I want to know what you guys think about the main character, Naru, or whatever, however you pronounce her name. What do you guys think of her? What do you guys think of the new Predator design? I think it's called the Feral Predator. What do you guys think of that design? Anyways, guys, that's it. And as always, peace out.